between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. On the return is Henderson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Come on, guys, let's go! Get set, 19!
42!
54!
Say!
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football, getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Set, 19!
Check, 42's the mic.
24!
I got you, son. 42's the mic, boys, 42. 42.
Out of the gun, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if the offense can take over and get some points on the board. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Browns will take over first and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 at their own 2. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13 yards.
Check 13.
First down, Cleveland.
Off play action. Newton. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Leonard Floyd, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Oh, and now some space to operate. Pass it. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown,
Nick
Cleveland.
Chubb, 47 yards.
On
And the Browns
after.
have taken the early lead. I think that's the dream start right there.
His
the defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive
7,
start for your offense
Texans
and
nothing.
your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get in.
From deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
There's something that's what they're looking for here. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
We
line.
talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
47-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson. And it's Goodwin. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
To Marquise Goodwin. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
From the gun, here's Watson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Let's go.
First and 10.
On a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Watson on good one. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they got 29 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
When you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Great game.
You can't block me. Check 37. Check 37. He's coming. He's coming.
Out of the gun. Newton steps away to his left. Sideline throw. That's caught by Landry. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Last week in that wild card win, only one catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down.
You're set. Right 88. Here we go.
Check 55 to Mike. Switch up. Switch up.
Express.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, but for a second, that one looked like it might be a touchdown.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Breland speaks.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They go with 2nd down. And not much running room down to the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
Not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mike 55. Mike 55. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Newton on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit for a field goal.
Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
No gain on
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here. A very eventful Divisional Round Weekend.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught. inside the 25.
That's good.
And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
Well,
line.
partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. Go back to the play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Brings up
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run this with Akers. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set on first and goal. So it's first and goal. A great opportunity to get that. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Cam Akers with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brings up second and 7.
55. Hey, eat. Man, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
20. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side. Scott Landry complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the first down throw for Newton. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And just a yard to go here on second down. Here's Newton. They send the screen to Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Check. Lucky.
Going again is Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Julian Okwara drops him for a loss of 12. And it also brings up fourth down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't
they? You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Come off the ball hard.
They give the jump out of the gun. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Tackle made.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up and keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you start to move the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And one.
Tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Jones. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Check. 180. 55. Mike 55. Check. Express. 55. Check. Great. Mike. Time to go. Night.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. J.J. Watt. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. And his throw is incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Third and long, it's Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
Check 56. I got you, son. 8. Let's go.
They snap it to Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Not today, you are. Not today.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
This is James White, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
20-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Now, that's a hell of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Jam. Back.
On 1st down, Newton. And this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Gun. Right there in the middle. 55. I know he ain't got it. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check three, check three, check three.
The throw again. Newton being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to Odell Beckham Jr.
There to make the grab. And the Browns have retaken the lead. He's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in a touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protections, and now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
4 yards.
Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. They've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
No. Me.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 54 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and this could be the defining moment of their season on the side. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avante Maddox. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with the pick.
What you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that, you're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 46-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Tight end right. 54. 4 down. Check. Motion.
The gun. Watson. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Watson. Open man is Preston Williams. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Reset. Great T. Safety creep. 49. Check 49.
They'll try and run some clock here as as they keep it on the ground. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Cam Akers saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Texans push further out in front.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way.
The Browns
He's
take
their
over
main guy.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
You can't block me. You can't
A
block
throw
me.
left side to start the drive is complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Right. He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security turnovers have been used. They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn this final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Watson going to keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to make a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Check 31. Check 59. Check.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, stand on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Today's final score.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like
28,
even if he had opted to keep that,
17.
I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And the Texans are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.